You might be struggling with your English speaking and maybe not progressing or where you want to be with your English speaking because you might be spending too much time researching English speaking or learning how to speak English instead of actually just speaking English and just doing it, right? This is a similar situation to what I was in, even with my content and like wanting to post online. I had so many ideas and I was spending too much time thinking about it and learning about it and not enough time actually doing it, right? You can't escape the reps. You need to put the reps in to get to where you want to be, to grow in the way that you want to grow, to succeed in the way that you want to succeed. You can't escape the reps. And I think many times when we have something that we want to achieve, sometimes we can get stuck in the trap of constantly kind of learning and never really just jumping in and just doing it and allowing that process to unfold, right? You literally can't escape the work that you just have to put in. And I think with English speaking, I see a lot with my students. They spend so much time learning vocabulary and learning grammar and really having this great understanding. But when they're out in the real world, presented with opportunities to have conversations, they're just shutting them down without even realizing, because in that moment, they're overthinking. They're worrying about their mistakes. They're trying to recall all the vocabulary and everything they've learned, right? They're translating instead of just thinking. They're trying to be perfect instead of just being human, right? And just trying to connect in that moment. And all these different things are happening and we freeze, right? And I've done it to myself a million times too, where I've got all these ideas and I'm learning all these different things and there's all these things I want to try, and then I end up doing nothing because I'm too overwhelmed. And I think sometimes it's about going to the basics and just literally putting in the reps. And this is why I'm a big fan of a daily app, a 60-second a day talk to yourself, where you can really just practice picking a topic and just talking about it out loud. It really is going to build those skills and that muscle of thinking on the spot, thinking in English, sharing your thoughts, feelings, opinions. Like the more that you can just put those reps in and practice, when you're presented with those opportunities in real life, it's going to feel way more comfortable, right? Like me, I'm trying to really push myself more to just post consistently. Sometimes videos do well, sometimes they flop. You just have to put the reps in, right?